What's going on, Broskee's headphones off because I do not need them right now. Welcome back to another top 5 for the fantastic game called SMITE. Now, last video I made that was a top 5 was the top 5 gods that I personally want nerfed. It did pretty well. You guys seem to really have your opinions. A lot of people said Shanga, 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 Shanga. Everyone said Loki. Some people said Wukong. Some people said Kernunnus as well. But a big one was definitely Shanga and who was another one? I saw another one that really kind of surprised me. Kukulkan. A lot of people saying Cuckoo. Cuckoo and Shang are part of the main picks there, and some Freya, which I get Freya as well. But guys, thank you for all the input, all the love, and all the support on the last video, guys. It meant a lot to me. I definitely enjoyed making it. It was fun. I don't always like making top 5 videos, but when I do, I make sure they're topics that you guys care about. Like today's video is the top 5 gods that I personally want buffed. One that I'm very excited about doing, guys. Definitely care about it. You guys are definitely like this one a lot, so. And it's not biased. It's kind of biased because there are definitely some gods that I want to see buffed, but mostly it goes on the realm of me wanting to see gods in the SPL more often. So this is why I want these gods buffed. But guys, in the comments down below, let me know your personal top 5 gods that you want to see buffed, and also any cool top 5 or top 10 or top 20 ideas you have. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button. If you're not new, smash that like button, show support, and also subscribe for more content from your bros to Shivoki to join the Broskee Nation of almost 20k strong. Love your faces, have a good one, and here we go. Now guys, the first god I really want to see buffed, and I'll give some reason why. You guys be like, I would never saw that one coming. And some people don't ever think it's coming, but I do tell people it's pretty awesome. So if you know who I am, you know why. I want Sun Wukong buffed. I want to buff Sun Wukong. Now this is a big thing for me, guys, because Sun Wukong is a god that I look at, and I love him. I love playing him, I love his kid, I love his lore, I love the way he looks. I mean, look at Dark Lord Sun Wukong. What's it loads? One of the coolest skins ever. I love it. It's so cool. I do think there's a bit of a skin advantage here as well because he has the ability to kind of look different in his forms instead of like a bird. It's obviously a bird. The tiger's obviously a tiger. And this one, he's a little different. So it's kind of cool to see him change in that sense. I definitely liked it a lot. And I definitely love this god. I miss seeing him in Season 1 SPL when he was so popular and so strong and so good. Now he's a good god. And in the right hand, he's very useful. And you do see him pick sometimes in SPL. But he's definitely not the best pick to have, so most people don't really pick him. But personally, I fucking love watching him get played. I love watching him. I love playing him. I just want to see more Sun Wukong. So Hi-Riz, if you're watching this video, give my monkey man some love, because he seriously so badly needs it. I mean, poor guy doesn't even get picked anymore. And another one that I love dearly, and is another warrior, and I'm sure some of you guys would go, fuck yes! Oh my god, Papa Shivoki! You should be the new president of SMITE. Please help us. Osiris. Osiris is a god that people definitely really love playing. People definitely love, but he's just not that good. There are a few things that people want to change about him. Personally, I'm not an Osiris lover. I like him. I think his kit's cool. I love the skin. If it wasn't for the absolutely terrible voice pack. And some people say, well, what information do you have to back up wanting to have a buff on him? Now look at him, guys. He's cool and all. He does some decent amount of damage. He has a great amount of slows, and he has that stun as well on the tether. Very, very cool stuff there, but he's just missing that little bit of oomph that makes him important. Like, yo, Nike's amazing. Fucking Tyr's great. There's a lot of warriors that are great, and I feel like, you know, him and Sun Wukong just don't have that little bit of damage they need, the survivability they need to get, you know, to be a decent pick. Now, Osiris is definitely not a bad god, but I want to see him get some more love. I want to see him pick more. I want to see him be someone that people fear again, because he used to be a fucking truck. Sun Wukong used to be a truck, and now they're just not trucks anymore, and it sucks. And it does happen. I think making a game, you know, completely equal is very, very impossible and very hard to do, but I think my boy Osiris needs some love. I mean, he hasn't had a skin in a long time. If not a buff is fucking skin category. This guy needs some serious skins, Hi-Riz. Come on. This is the last skin he got, and he looks like a damn turtle. Not a turtle, it looks retarded. A scarab. A scarab with a turtle face. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. But here we go for my next one, guys. The next one is going to be one dear to me. It's an assassin. One that I've always missed being powerful, but I don't miss what they used to be, okay? Or what he used to be. Retta, okay? Retta is my number 3, and this is why. I like him. He's cool to watch. He has great ultimate. He has fantastic damage, cool utility. He's just an overall great character. But it came to the point where he was really shitty at one time. They changed him. he got a complete rework, and he was way too OP. They nerfed him. He sucked. They buffed him. He's a little okay now. Now he's just at the point where like, no one really picks him. He's not picked anymore. He's just not picked. And if he is picked, you're like, holy fuck, it's a Ratatoskr. Can't believe it. It's a wild sighting of a Ratatoskr. I didn't think they existed anymore. And you see him, they're like, cool. But there's so many cool skins. There's such a cool god, and I want to see him play more, and he's just not. And it's sad because he's such a cool god, really cool, unique kit, and he deserves to get played more. Like Hernandez, the new god that's came out. He is such a cool kit, and I love playing him. He's a little OP at the moment. Of course, it's a brand new god. He just came out. The dev should have spent more time with him. But when he comes to the game, if they nerf and destroy him, it's gonna suck to see such a god that's so cool and so fun to play and so unique get shit on because, you know, people are unhappy with how he is. Like, Hernandez has great utility. Ratatoskr has great utility. Cool setups with the Acorn stun. It's just amazing. He has cool setups. I love watching an SPL, and I feel like he doesn't get the love he deserves. So that's my number 3, guys. And my number 2. And now this one right here is definitely a really biased one. It's because I love playing him. He's unique, he's fun, he's cool, and there was a time when he's very, very powerful and very, very strong, and he's kind of not that anymore, and it's Agni. Now, Agni's not terrible, he's not a bad god, and please, I don't want to hear any comments saying, God, you're shit with Agni, he's a fantastic god. I just miss him being what he used to be, and I think a lot of me goes back to Season 1, seeing some Wukong and Agni picked so often, and so much. It was cool to see, like Apollo being a great pick back then. Nemesis is still pretty cool now, but I mean, Agni is someone I just love watching play, and there's such a cool, unique character that has so many different ways to just, set up combo combos and great plays and things. And he's actually the first god I've ever played. When I first played Smite ever, he was the first god. No duh, he's literally the A. I literally went like, oh, hey, well, I'll pick him. He has 2 heads. He looks cool. And I've always liked him. I've always enjoyed playing when I first started playing Smite back in the day, during Season 1. And when I started getting really into it on Xbox, when I got my Xbox One, I started playing Agni while Xbox. And he was the first character that I started playing a lot. I didn't master Odin first, but I definitely want to see him buffed. He's some cool skins. He's cool. He's a very unique, awesome kit that's just fun to play and brings a lot of diversity and strengths to a team. Great stun, great team fight, presence, and he's just a really cool god, but he doesn't have that little bit of oomph that some of these guys need. I think a lot of gods are getting a lot of attention. If you go look at the mages, a lot of guys who are getting attention. You got like your Raws, you have your Raijin, and you have your Toth, and your Vulcans, and your Zeuses, and maybe now you'll see some Zhang Kuei, and you have your Sol, and your Freya, but you don't ever see the Agni or the Alpwash or things like that. And I miss seeing those little characters. I wish that everyone was a little more balanced, a little more oomph to the certain characters that need it, and a little bit of a smack in the face with characters who don't need it. I'm looking at you, Nox. You don't need no more love, bitch. You're good. Stay the way you are. Get out of my life. Now, my number 1, guys, is definitely a Hunter, and this might make some people sad. Okay, it might make some people like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're a monster. Burn in hell, Shivoki. Why would you say that? And I'm assuming, I honestly want to see what people think. What do you think I'm going to pick? Like right now in the comments down below, if be honest yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Be honest. I will totally respect the honest answers. Let me know what Hunter you think I'm going to pick right now. Okay? I'll give you a second. I'm sure some people say, oh, Ho Yi, or Jingwei. I know you like Jingwei, or Medusa. He likes Medusa. Guys, Ullr. Ullr is my pick, man. I want Ullr you buffed. And the reason is because when I hosted my last tournament, I had a SMITE tournament, and it went really, really well. The one character that stood out to me was Ullr, and it was only because in the right hands of these 2 players, I was astonished at how amazing these 2 guys were with Ullr. Very, very good Ullr players, and I knew if he was buffed a little bit more, he'd be a devastating Hunter to watch play. I think it was Omar and someone else was in my tournament playing Ullr, and it was just so amazing to watch. And I love the plays and the fantastic stun into the snipe, into the shot, and just wrecking faces. I mean, like unstoppable characters doing so much damage, and I miss seeing that. And when I look at the Hunters, I go, man, there's a lot of cool Hunters I really enjoy. Some people say, I think Honor needs a buff. Some people say they don't need to have a buff. When I look at these characters, I think a lot of characters can do good here. Now, Artemis could use some attention. She's definitely not picked a lot in Conquest, but when I look at characters that I personally want, and keep in mind that I personally want buff, it's Ullr, because I would really love to see him do some cool things. So guys, thank you for watching the video and showing your love and letting me hear about your personal top 5, guys. I definitely want to hear your ideas and your what you want and your desires for the game of Smite, because this game is hard to balance. It's a hard game to balance. There's a lot of crazy things. There's a fuck ton of characters, loads of items, loads of situational things that make certain things OP and certain things weak, and it's cool to make it all balanced, but it's very hard to do so because there's so many things, you know, incorporated in one situational game, and it's tough. But definitely, that's my top 5, guys. I definitely want to see those characters get buffed a little bit, get some love, and at least some skins for Osiris. Like, holy shit. Hashtag give Osiris skins. Put that shit on Twitter. Tag Paladins and Hi-Rez and Smite. Tag all of it. Tag Hi-Rez Amanda. Tag Hi-Rez fucking Potato Skin. I don't care who it is. Tag them all, because Osiris needs some skins. This poor bastard has no skins, and he has no penis. Look at his lore. Osiris has no penis. He already has no skins. Give his dick back at least. Hashtag give his dick back. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I enjoyed it. For the next top 5, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see. I definitely enjoyed it. You guys gave me loads of people said, please do the top 5 gods you want to see buff next. And I did it, guys. Here it is. The day after, too. I was like, no, I'm going to do it today. Fuck it. And then the next day, I'll do gameplay. No big deal. But love your faces. Have a good one. Like, share, support. Comment down below the questions I asked you. And subscribe to join the Broskee Nation. I will see you bros and hoes next time. Deuces, motherfuckers. Deuces. Oh.